terrific team just falling short of the college football playoff. But now, under the leadership of true Ute, Morgan Scalley, we'll see if Utah can run it back this season and get into the playoff championship picture. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. So Utah's offense will go on the attack first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
On 3rd down, here's Parker. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. They'll go with Parker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Utes will have it 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Got him looking run, he wants to throw. Gonna take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Dampier. Unloads to the wideout. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And the Utes send out the punt unit. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. The Aggies offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power forward. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team. And he is.
They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next game.
Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Offense set on first down. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Utah State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Got it. Oh, he's got some space. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That ought to be enough for a Utah State first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to throw, it's Hillstead. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. That is the junior tight end who they are taking a look at, and we'll have Holly Rowe check on his situation. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run for it. It's Parker. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. Looking to throw for it. Quickly complete. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Parker. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Makes the grab. It's Parker. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. isn't big enough to list all the memorable moments from this rivalry, but here are a few of them. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Back to pass, it's Dampier. He's going to let it go. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Utes decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. It's complete. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Aggies peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Here's a give to Washington.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And he won't make it to the marker. Stonewall for the second straight play. Utah State trying to keep the drive alive on fourth down. There's a crease. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After losing yardage, it's second and 12. Rides the back and leaves it. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch them napping on the line, and nothing doing. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. They'll start on the ground with Wayshawn Parker. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's second and 3. The give to the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on second down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's second and 5. Out of the gun, the inside give. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. It's third and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. The Utes are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Parker. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Here's a gift to Parker. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. Turning it on. Ball spins away. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And that's why this guy is so dangerous. He's an explosive play just waiting to happen, and it doesn't have to come just handing the football off. That was a simple check-down throw, but he got it to him in space, and all of a sudden he does the rest, right? He's able to see the field. He's making people miss. He's got tremendous contact balance and speed. They get an explosive play in the passing game on a simple check-down throw to the running back.
There's a couple of ways to deal with quarterbacks that can run like that so well. QB contain. Keep those ends outside and wide. Keep them in the pocket. And put a spy on him. Put a guy in the middle of the field who's really fast that has the ability to go get that guy when he takes off in situations like this.
And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. They'll run with Parker. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll move the tight end. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And as he throws, intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's inside the 40, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And that's one the quarterback would love to have back. At this point of the game, it's tight on the scoreboard, and if that guy's not open, nothing's there. You got to throw that thing away, or you got to tuck it and run, take a sack, live to play another down. That's a decision the quarterback wishes he had back.
Yeah, because you're so frustrated because you're in a position to get points. And, right, when you start getting down there, Palmer, they talk to you all the time. Don't give away points. Make sure you're smart with the football. Don't try to do too much. He tries to do too much. He pays for it, and the defense takes it all the way back to the end zone.
Let's go! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Escapes the pressure to his right. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Utes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the grab. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Now the Aggies will use their last timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. To the air, it's Hillstead. Lofts one high and deep. They went for it all on 1st down. Didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. looking to fire. The short hands, it's Robinson.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll run for it. It's Parker. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with the Michigan State Spartans taking on the number 3 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's Michigan State able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course, so how they handle things from here will define this program. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings. Now back to your game at Rice-Eccles Stadium. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The Utes will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic.
Punt, and he's got room. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. This is why Rice-Eccles, one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of this. Fires on the move. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. All the way back to his 5-yard line. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after. There he goes! And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. They'll send the tight end in motion. Parker again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Dampier. Quickly to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Utes have this offense rolling. To the air on first down. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Bray. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24. This defense, its head is spinning. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. He breaks a tackle. Might have a chance. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. After that run, picked up the first down, but there is an injured player on the field. The freshman safety still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. The Utes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Flips it out in the flat. Touchdown, Utah! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker, your running back takes the football, he does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. So an 82-yard drive there. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Breaks into the open. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to the well. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. And the Aggies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Keeps it himself. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They haven't really been been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Fires to the big fella. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down and inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
And the Utes with the 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. To the ground. He's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the 3rd. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. And nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Wide receiver comes in motion. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Still down on the field is one of the Utah players. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running back searching for a hole. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Great job by this defense rising up, forcing a 4th down, and remember, a field goal does tie the game. And it's good! Tie ball game here in the 4th.
And that's why this kid is so automatic. You set him up anywhere on the field, and he puts it right down the pipe.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. And as they say, it's a brand new ball game. That field goal tied it up, and now let's see if they can put together a winning drive. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He's got it again. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Dropping back, it's Hillstead. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He'll field the punt. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. Quick completion on the out.
Really nice discipline by that receiver against man coverage, because you know that throw is going to be contested with a defender in your back pocket. He fights back to the football. He fights through contact and shows really strong hands on the catch.
Running inside, it's Bray. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. I'm sure Holly will find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. He'll pull it down. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on 3rd down. On a little grass. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Utes! They've got the lead here in the 4th. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and he finished things off with that 36-yarder for a score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. And now, after being stymied for this entire 2nd half, they must put it. He hurls one deep down the left side. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give on the option. And he swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on 3rd down. Here's the pressure. He's got him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal flag.
When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Back to pass, it's Hillstead. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse as this defense is ready for this guy. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. The run inside. It's Bray. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Slithers into space. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Utah State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception, and now this offense has a chance late. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. Quick release on the RPO. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you've got to score, you've got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost him.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Looking for space. It's Bray. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. The Utes inside the final minute trying to wind this clock to 0. They feed him again, and they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Wants to throw. It's Dampier. They're working that left side. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out.
I love the play call in this situation. You need one first down to ice the game, so you're just throwing to the sticks, trusting your quarterback to make the right read in rhythm to get it done. They're going to walk out of here with a win.
And this used to be a situation where you'd see offenses get very conservative, run the football. We gotta play safe. No. I'm putting the ball in my best player's hands, telling him to go end this thing, and he does exactly that.
There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. They were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for the whole league.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and